I'm not sure with this house I'm actually inspiring anyone to want to do this. I think $10,000 an hour is worth your time. We're about to pull up to the House of Horrors. I mean, money-making opportunity.
122 South Forest Avenue.
Here we go. So this house behind me was actually sourced from an assisted living contact that I have. Over the years, I've bought so many houses out of foreclosure, and there are seniors that need a lot of help, and sometimes they have dementia, or they just need some form of additional care. And I found a couple of different partners across the city that help find those people assisted living communities dependent on their budget or their situation or their location. And on occasion, because I give them business, they also send me referrals. And we're taking a look at this house. It's an extreme hoarder situation. It's completely disgusting. So we're gonna walk through, take a look at the condition, talk about what my plans are for the deal, how we're gonna help the family, what type of profit we can expect. Let's go take a look. No matter how long you do this business, it's shocking to see the conditions that people are willing to live in. The average person's gonna clean this up, get rid of this stuff, at least have a clear path, but these people have gone through a very difficult time in their life. I can't express to you enough. That's why we have to do niche investing. We have to market to these folks. They need help. They can't do it alone. They need a team that can come in here and help them. And we'll kind of talk about everything we're doing for this family, but I just kind of wanted you to get a picture of what these types of places look like, what you're going to expect when you come into a house like this. Are they always this bad? Of course not. Some of them are nice, but a lot of them are kind of like this. So let's take a look. Clearly, we need to get you out and about, Austin. I don't think you know the houses that we deal with on the daily. This is fairly normal. Come on. So this family has not been here for a year. The seller is really sick. She's been living with her mom. But the problem with people that have this illness of hoarding is that they still think all of this stuff is extremely valuable. So we have to figure out how to look through all this stuff, figure out what the belongings are that are valuable to her, take pictures of all those things, take videos, deliver those to her house, go through every single item, I kid you not, to figure out what she wants to take to assisted living or what she wants to put into storage. You know, you or I, watching this video, you would just take all this stuff and throw it in the dumpster, but they cannot mentally do that. So we have to take measures to order a pod, put all this stuff in it. We're gonna put all of it in there. Take it to her home where she's living with her mother. And then I have a crew, my clean out crew, and literally we're gonna have to take every single thing. Do you want this? Yes? Okay, this pile. Do you want this? No? Dumpster. That's kind of the level that you have to work with sometimes, which a lot of people will be turned off by that. But if you have the heart to where you want to serve these people and get them in a better situation, these are the things that we have to do. So it's a little bit overwhelming. Should I, as the investor, be doing all of that activity? No. Now, at the beginning, you're going to have to do that stuff, but over time, you'll develop a power team. You'll have a transaction coordinator. You'll have a clean-out crew. You'll have move-out guys. You'll have people that you can coordinate to take care of all this stuff for the seller. That way, you can do more leveraged activities. You need to be doing that $1,000 an hour, $10,000 an hour work, finding these deals, not sorting through Kansas City Zoo receipts.
This feels like a Kansas City Zoo.
This is a Kansas City Zoo. All right, into the great unknown. Let's see what's up here. What's absolutely heartbreaking is you can see, look at all of the kids' stuff. Kids were living in this home. You feel sorry for people going through this situation. It's almost good that they're out of this house and the kids are in a different place. They see value in everything up here. Like the seller was telling me, you know, can you make sure to get my towels? Can you make sure to get my pillows so that I can take that to my next place? You or I would just go to Walmart and spend a couple $100, but they want that stuff. And you can't just, you know, dismiss their emotions, dismiss their needs. You have to serve them the entire way. Hopefully we can serve this family, get her into the next phase of her life, but she literally wants to go through every single document, every single piece of trash. And that's what you got to do to get these deals sometimes. I'm not sure with this house I'm actually inspiring anyone to want to do this. I'm gonna run away. You're stuck up here, Austin.
Yeah, with the dolls and staring. Oh my God. This is my nightmare.
Jump scare in the real estate channel. What's interesting is this was a referral for us. You'd think with the condition that this house is in, it would have been a layup lead. What I mean by that is someone that's just like, I'm gonna sign. It's really easy to get that person closed. But I sat in this room with the seller and she was tough. She was grilling me for 90 minutes, had every objection known to man. I would overcome those. I would try to build rapport, get her to know, like, and trust me. So finally, after 90 minutes, she's like, okay, I agree upon this price, go grab your contract. So I'm walking out to the car, I get my contract, I come back, I have it pre-filled out, I sit it in front of her and she's like, you know, I think I'm gonna think about it. So I kind of go through all my objection handlers of the I'm gonna think about it thing, but she's tough. She's just this older lady. You're not gonna mess with her. She's going to do what she wants to do. So she's barely able to walk. She's like tripping on all this stuff. I'm holding her arm, right? I just really want to paint the picture. We walk out the door. I go over to the driveway. I help her into the car. And my motto's always been, try one more thing. Do the next step. Don't give up on things. So she's sitting in her car. I close her car door. She rolls down the window. And I just am like, look, we like each other. We trust each other. You know I can solve your problem. I feel like you want to sign the contract. I don't know why you aren't. And she looks me dead in the face and she said, Michael, this was a test. I used to be in sales when I was a lot younger. Do you think that I was going to let someone serve our family that has a lot of needs and have someone give up at the first sign of resistance? Then she said, go get your contract, I'll sign it. And then so I go get the contract, I pull it over to her car, she signs it right away. So guys, don't give up on these deals. I know they can appear difficult. This situation looks scary, but what am I gonna make on this deal? That's probably what you care about. Well, the first time I met her, I signed that contract. I got all of the pictures. I sent those to some of my best buyers that buy blind. I got this house under contract for $90,000. I was able to wholesale it for $120,000. So how much time do I have in this $30,000 deal? Well, I got the referral. I met her multiple times for probably 2 or 3 hours. Then I sent a text to a few buyers, probably took 15 minutes, for probably less than 3 hours worth of work, making about $30,000 on this deal. I think $10,000 an hour is worth your time. Now, are there other people behind the scenes on my team that are gonna put a lot more hours in? Yes, but I pay them to do that. And I'm on to the next deal, trying to find someone else to serve. So you have to figure out how to leverage your time. Find your who for certain situations. I'm not the who for going through the hoarder stuff. There's someone else for that. I'm not the who for doing all the paperwork. I'm not the who for messing with the title company. I'm the guy that goes and finds motivation. I serve them at a high level, and then I put a team into place to finish the rest of the deal. So I bring you to these houses to paint a picture of the real situations you're gonna come across. These situations aren't easy to deal with. But guys, making money and making impact for these people is not easy. It's not for everyone, so I wanna show you the truth. This is exactly what you're gonna come across. You're gonna have to come across these situations and figure out all kinds of different solutions for these sellers. And that's why you have to stack skills over time. You're gonna get better every single property because you're gonna come across new situations, find new who's to take care of those for you. And then over the years, no matter what situation you come across, even a hoarder situation like this, you're gonna know exactly what to do and how to serve that family and make it a seamless process for them. Hopefully this has been helpful. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. So these shoes were on their last leg anyway. I don't know how much poop and crud is on the bottom of them. So I think I'm just gonna, look at that. I'm just gonna retire these shoes right now. We'll go barefoot home.
Don't
See ya.
feed them to the house.
See ya.